How do we remain at peace in the face of a difficult situation? We practice. We practice being at peace while imagining the difficult situation. If you've ever watched the Olympics, the Summer Olympics or the Winter Olympics, either way, you'll see, I think it's really evident in the Winter Olympics. You will see the skier at the top of the run, about to go through the slalom course, and you'll see them practicing in their mind's eye. They're practicing, they're embodying, they're feeling their way down the course. They're feeling their way down the course, working at their highest efficiency, practicing their most skilled moves, being successful. In the Summer Olympics, it's the gymnastics. You'll see somebody's about to go do either a floor exercise or a beam, the balance beam exercise. And beforehand, you'll see them over on the side practicing the steps, maybe moving their head, maybe moving their arms. They're imagining themselves in the activity before they do the activity. And they're imagining themselves in the activity at their best. So we can do this in our lives as well, recognizing that our best is to be coming from a place of love and peace. So you imagine yourself being at peace, remaining at peace in the face of a difficult, let's say, conversation. You're going to have a conversation with somebody about something difficult coming up, a coworker, a partner, a child, a friend. Oftentimes, we're rehearsing that conversation coming up from a strategy of winning. I'll say this and they're going to say that. Well, if they say that, I'll counter it with this because I need to prove them wrong and prove me right, and I need to win or get my point across or to get what I want. And what I'm offering here is play with this. If you have a meditative practice, if you have a meditation practice that is especially designed to help you know the peace that you already are, the essential nature of being that is peace, that is love, then come to rest in your meditation the best you're able as love. And then when you're really feeling spacious and at peace and strong, because to know yourself as love, as peace, is one of the most powerful things you can do. So when you know that strength, that grace in your meditation, then imagine, while in meditation, imagine bringing yourself into the difficult situation and stay rooted, stay anchored, stay present as that love, as that peace. And imagine yourself going through the conversation or the situation and not budging from this beautiful, powerful truth of being. A wonderful question to ask yourself is, what would love do? What would love do? Would love be trying to win only? Maybe love would have more compassion, more understanding, more grace, more flexibility, more kindness, less battling, more collaborating. What would love do? Now, that isn't just an intellectual exercise, so that isn't just thinking about the situation without being in your meditative presence of true peace and true love. is not just thinking about the situation and thinking, okay, what would love do? Well, the loving thing to do would be this. No. What we're talking about is actually feeling, embodying, awakening the essential nature of being that you are, beyond your conditioning and wounding and stories and fears and doubts. Your true strength, your true power. This is why a meditative practice is important. So you can come to rest as love and then imagine yourself having the difficult situation as that love, and you will find it's not as difficult. It doesn't spark so much anxiousness. You're able to imagine having the conversation or moving through the situation and staying at peace. This is like the skier at the top of the ski run. Imagine going through the entire run, even the most difficult parts of the run, and remaining in their power, in their strength, being the best they can possibly be through that ski run, all the way through. So, a little recap. When you know that there's some difficult or challenging situations, relationships, conversations, conditions present in your life, you can practice being with them and moving through them as peace, as grace, as love, by first coming into that knowing of yourself as peace and grace and love. Through your meditation practice, through your self-inquiry, through your breath, whatever modality you use to come to rest in your true power of love. And then imagine not budging from that love and having the conversation or moving through the difficulty or taking the steps that you need to take. Unwavering from the best of you. Unwavering from being at rest in the best of you, which is to say, the truth of you. And then when the situation does arise, you will have practiced. And you'll have more faith in that moment of difficulty, especially when the ego body is threatened. You will have practiced. And in that practice, you'll have learned, wow, it works. It feels good. It's a better outcome if I stay in my love and my grace and my peace. So you will have practiced it. You'll have built some faith in that trust or in that love, in that peace. And so when the situation arises, you'll already know it's going to be better if I remain at peace and if I remain centered in my true power, which is to say, to remain centered in my essential truth of being, the unconditional loving awareness and consciousness that I am. All right, my friends, blessings. Be well.